G'day guys, welcome back. I'm going to play with some more boom and do a boom bloom. So I've got my tile, it's just a 20 centimeter, 8-inch tile, and oops, getting paint all over myself, just make sure it's straight. There we go. Okay, these are great. Grab yourself some of those. Now I've got paint on my fingers from putting my hands under there. Let me get my gloves on. The last one I did was pink, purple and turquoise. I thought I'd do some warm colours. I've got, what have I got? I have yellow, orange, pink. And then because none of them are really dark, I'm going to throw some black in there as well. And I've got my cell activator. It is a 3 parts Floetrol, just the normal Aussie Floetrol. And 1 part, that one's Amsterdam Titanium white. I'm sure there's other whites you can use. Just make sure that they're a really good quality, you know, high density of paint. Not a craft paint, because it's just not dense enough, like it's not enough pigment, I should say. Highly pigmented is what I meant to say. Make sure you get a really good quality paint. Okay, a little bit of a puddle in the middle because that's where I'm going to blow down, so I don't want it to be too dippy. Right, let's see, what colour shall we go first? I'm going to do a couple of layers, so we'll go with the orange first. And then some yellow. I nearly said pink. Now, I don't want to put the black on the pink. Oh, God, I can't talk today. Don't want to put the black on the yellow because it goes that sort of baby poo greenish colour, doesn't it? So I'll put a barrier there. And a little bit of black. Just a bit, and then we'll go with the orange again. I'm going to ziggy-zaggy because I want to see the colours underneath. And then some more yellow. I think I want pink on the top this time. And I'm going to get a little bit of black going on that yellow now, aren't I? But anyway, need a little bit of black there to contrast. Whoops. And then some pink. All right. Get back in the middle. Even though it says it's level, it still wants to run off. Okay. Now I've got a good amount of paint there. Make sure it's not little because there's no way you're going to spread it out enough to cover your surface. So decent size. More is always better than less. You know, you can tip it off. But if you don't have enough to get to your corners, you know, you're in a little bit of trouble, aren't you? We can spread that there if we want to, just to help the paint flow over the corners. But when I spin it, it's going to just spin really well over those corners. Now, a bit of white, about the size of a 10 cent coin. Australian 10-cent coin. There we go, and my blower straight down and then out over the top. Haven't got much in the way of dark colours over here, so it's going to be quite pale. And I wasn't able to blow very well over that because I already started getting the lacing there. So if I'd blown again to get this, I would have destroyed those. So you just got to go with it. You only get one chance at blowing, because if you go over it again, all you do is you stretch those lacings out and they just get long. And they don't look like lacing anymore. But I'll have to tip that off. Since the yellow and the black give that sort of a greenish tone. Multicolored cells in the center there. Now don't wait for your center cells to get too big, hey? Just go. And don't Don't pick it up and tilt it. If you're going to spin, don't tilt it, because I know I've got a big gap there. But if I was to tilt that way, all my cells would go elongated. Not nice. You just have to go with what you've got. If you're tilting and not spinning, that's a different story. You know, you can pick it up and tilt it. But if you want to spin it, don't pick it up and tilt it, because you'll just overstretch everything. It will not be pretty. I can guarantee that. Love that. Need to get this bit off, so let's go again. Hopefully I can get a little bit more off. That was just not blowing properly. Those colours are really pretty together, aren't they? Might put a bit of red in with it next time. I was going to go burgundy, and I thought, it's a bit dark, but I might put some red in it and do it again. Just need to get that off again. That was, you know, my bad with the blow. Should put a bit of tape, double-sided tape underneath, because it's kind of slipping a bit when I'm spinning. I don't know that I can get any further. Can I? Oh, see what happens? I was trying for a big blow, a big spin. All right, that didn't work. Next time, remind me, I'll put some double-sided tape on. Just then it'll stick a little bit better. I still need to get rid of that. Where's my tape? I wonder if I can just do it now. Probably can't, no. I can't do it now. Oh, that was pretty good. That should do it. That was a pretty good spin. Not bad at all. Just that little bit there. I want to get rid of that. That should do it. Or I might... Yeah, there's a tiny bit there. All right, let's leave it. See how it's gone green? And I didn't use any green, but you can actually see that there's green in that pour. I like that the black detail in that. That's really, really pretty. Very nice. Those lacings, like, they're quite strong. You know, they haven't broken up. Oh, I was going to show you my 2 Arteza ones that I did the other day, because they're dry now. I'll show you in a sec. So yeah, that one's been spun a lot more, so the lacing is bigger. So what do you think? It's very citrus, isn't it? Even with that little splash of green in there. Let's see, I'll take you down for a close up. Actually, I might do another one over the top and add some red, just because it's still a short little video, and I can do another one for you. Hey, I've got the red. Here we go. Let's try with some red as well, and then I'll again try and keep that black away from the yellow. I'm just going to go over the top. Goodbye, beautiful painting. We can do another one though. Would you be just as beautiful? Don't feel bad about leaving us. All right, I need to put some tape on that. Because I'm losing paint. Actually, no, I can't do it now because I've got too much paint all over me. Let me just get my hands cleaned up, and that will go again, and then I can get rid of this puppy piddle pad and do another one. While my hands are clean, I'll show you the 2 Arteza ones that I did the other day. That was the green. The green, like the lacing isn't as, how can I say, strong. It kind of looks a little bit fuzzy, I guess. The green, it's kind of like the green split a little bit. It's still really pretty though. There's that one, and then this one as well. It's done the same. I don't know whether it's just the green, because I think I used the same greeny teal color. It's kind of got a bit, I'll bring you in for a close-up, kind of a little bit kind of hazy. See, even in the purple and the pink, they're not straight lines, they're a little bit fuzzy-ish. I guess that's the word, isn't it? Fuzzy, but still really pretty. But yeah, as I said, it's, you know, it's very easy to use if you don't want to mix up your own pouring medium. But we'll see how the boom dries, and I'll show you on next videos coming up how they dry. Yeah, because it's a really nice lacing from these. Righto, let's put some red down. The little bottles aren't as easy to squeeze as the big bottles. I've got to really push hard. Okay, I'll go with some orange, and then we'll do some black, and then the pink to keep the black and the yellow away from each other. Okay, and the red, squeezing as hard as I can. Ow. All right, and some orange, a little bit more black. You don't need a lot of black, but we do need some contrast because they're all quite dark colors, light colors. You know, if I had like a I don't know, dioxazine purple or a phthalo blue in there, they're nice and dark. You know, you can get away with not having a black, but when you don't have any dark colors, you need to use the black. And finish off with a little bit of pink. I'd like some more pink in there, I think. Pink, I think. All right, that's looking good. Hopefully that's enough colour. It's a third, isn't it? A third of my surface. Righto, here we go. Put that in. Let's see if I can blow it better this time, hey? I'll go slower. Straight down and then out. Straight down, out, straight down. Turn your tool and go out, straight down, turn your tool. Okay, now I was a little bit iffy going through there because that was already had cells on it. But I had to get through there. All right, where's my little blower? I did put a little bit more white on there than I should have. Just going straight down with my little barbecue blower just to see if I can get some cells popping up in the middle. See the greenish hue? What can you do with the greenish hue? It's just there. Look at those cells in the middle. Wow. They are so pretty. Oh, can I show you? Not really. I don't want to move it. All right, let's spin. Now I've got this big area here to get rid of. Oh, terrible spin, Julie. Let's go. We'll see how the red affects the pour, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. Look at that. I'm nearly off to the side already. A little bit more there. Do you like the red? I just should not use yellow and black together. Like, I really shouldn't, because I know it gets this green hue. But look, it's not too bad. The red looks really nice. What about if I took the yellow out and did orange, pink, red, and then if I grab one of the other reds, other pinks, one of the other pinks, the paler pink with the black. Because black and the other colours are fine. It's just not good with the yellow. There we go. Look at that. I've covered all the corners. Woohoo! That's looking really pretty. So yeah, wow, I'm really happy with the Boom Bloom. I've given the bloom a name, Cass. A bloom, a Boom Bloom. I'm just going to get that tiny little bit of the corner off there. Go the opposite way. Try and put my hand underneath the tile to catch it. There we go. Oh, look at the red in there. Not that impressed with the yellow. I mean, that's my choice of colour. It's not the product. Look at that. I need to show you that. That is amazing. I'm going to take these gloves off so I can reuse them. I need to reuse my gloves. Have you guys found that it's hard to buy gloves anymore? I need to wash them and reuse them as much as possible because the world is running out of gloves. Right, let me get you down. So not the best colour scheme, I must admit, but that was my bad. But I want to show you that lacing there. Look at that. The red going over the white kind of goes a little bit pink. And here, really pretty lacing. So very impressed with the product, I must say. I was a bit unsure last week when I just used the blue and green. I thought, oh yeah, it's pretty, but yeah, but now that I've got more colours, so yeah, really good. Like, I don't think you could tell whether that was Boom or whether that was my own pouring medium. Can you tell? I can't. Now, I'd really like to do blues. I've done the purple and pink. I've done the red and orange and yellow. So let me find some blues. There's a few. There's one blue and a turquoise, I think. I'll go and have a look, see what I can find, and I'll come back and do blues, okay? And then I need to do another layer on my blob painting, so hopefully I can get that painting up, that video up soon. All right, I'll show you the whole thing. Now, I haven't got much black in this corner here. See, it's a bit duller. So the black really makes that lacing sing. Or a dark colour if you don't have black. So there we go. I'll leave it at that. And I will see you on the flip side for the blue Boom Bloom. That was hard to say. Blue Boom Bloom. Oh my gosh. All right. I'll see you real soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.